Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I'm back with another angry rant video about Call of Duty Warzone, and I didn't want to do this one because I like this channel to be positive. I like to talk about education, philosophy, inspirational kind of good stuff, fun, silly things on occasion. I don't like making videos where I'm just angry and ranting about stuff, and I especially didn't want to follow up with a mask rant video with one about Warzone, but Warzone is making me lose my mind. I feel like I'm getting so tilted and so angry at Warzone because of what it's become that I am losing touch with reality. It makes me almost as angry as seeing the outside world on fire because a bunch of mouth-breathing idiots won't cover the mouth they breathe out of with a mask and they just spread their virus everywhere. It's made me worried about everything, even my career here on YouTube. So this month is Drifter Gets the Bag month, and this video is going to be sponsored because I have no idea what fresh chaos is coming next month. So for today, let's talk about our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Because while the rest of the world has been chaos, Raid Shadow Legends has been there for me, and I am still 6 months later playing this game every single day. Raid Shadow Legends is a dark fantasy turn-based RPG that not only is on mobile but is also cross-play with PC. You assemble a team of champions and then you face stronger and stronger enemies in campaign, 10 different raid bosses, you've got factions, you've got regular arena, and the cool thing that they've added this month is Tag Team Arena. It's the next level of raid PvP battles, so that instead of a single 4 champion versus 4 champion battle, it is a series of 3 4v4 battles, and you need to win 2 out of 3 of those to be the victor of the entire series. Since it's brand new, the developers will be giving out some special rewards to whoever manages to finish really high in the rankings. So if you're like me and you like competitive stuff, you'll probably like Tag Team Arena. If you want to support my channel by downloading Raid Shadow Legends with the link down there below, I'd appreciate it. If you're a new player, you're going to get an exclusive welcome pack that contains 50k silver, 50 gems, 5 mystery shards, an energy refill, a 1-day XP boost, and a 1-clan boss key. I almost can't even say all the stuff they're doing. They're giving away this awesome champion, the Executioner, which I literally don't even have yet. And when you do this, you get all your rewards in the little treasure chest in the upper right-hand corner. So check out Raid, and now let's get back to the less pleasant part of this video where I'm angry at Call of Duty Warzone. Warzone has a massive problem with hackers, just hackers everywhere. Every lobby I run into a couple a night, people doing really absurd, like hard aimbotting, headlocking hacks, or people just doing soft hacks or just wall hacking so they can see us and hear us, and it's everywhere. And what drives me crazy is that they're not getting banned. Like, I just watched Tim the Tatman interview somebody going on about how they've been hacking since game launch 6 months ago. They've never been. I see people whose name is I am a hacker and they're still banned. Yet I get DMs. My phone is blowing up with DMs from friends and other gamers that are like, hey man, I play on this blah 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 and I got banned by Activision for hacking. I've never hacked. It's a false positive. Can you help me? Do you have a hookup at Activision or Infinity Ward to just fix this? And I'm like, guys, I can't. Especially at the volume, the sheer volume. You guys don't see how many of those messages I get. I'm like, guys, I can't help. I know that a lot of you got banned for no reason, but I can't fix that. That's outside of my ability. Yet the actual hackers, the people that are actually hacking, are not getting banned, and they're still playing. And it's like whack-a-mole. You ban one and another one just pops up. The overall anti-cheat system here is not robust enough to handle that, and it's not getting enough focus. So I'm getting paranoid when I play Call of Duty Warzone. I don't know when I fight an enemy team if it's going to be a normal team, a bunch of esports gods, which is my normal lobby these days, or a bunch of hackers that you pretty much just can't beat unless you're running a riot shield or something goofy like that. Like, guys, I'm tilted here. This is me at my lowest. This is me at my worst. I am tilted more than the Earth's axis and more than the flat earthers in the comment sections that are mad that I'm a glober. Like, okay. For the last 2 weeks, I've been getting obliterated in Call of Duty. Truly, honest to God. Have you noticed there hasn't been much in depth? There hasn't been a new meta this, a new breaking that, a new study or something in Warzone. Or maybe you've noticed the decline in Warzone videos. I have nothing to post. I have spent the last 14 days getting pummeled into hamburger meat by just awesome players. I feel like I load in with me and my friends, and then everybody in the lobby is like a secret Korean esport athlete kung fu master god that's just waiting to queue up with us. So I get 145 stream snipers in every single lobby because people that I'm fighting don't miss. And I don't mean that they don't miss like much. I mean, they fundamentally don't miss. It can be hackers, yeah, there's tons of them, and people that just are incredibly skilled to just lock on and beam you with headshots. I've been running into people that have been butchering me with hipfire. I think that's one of the events that's really kind of driven me crazy tonight is 2 gunfights that I lost to hipfire. One of them, I was at the top of the stairs looking down at somebody. I had aim down sights first. I started shooting first. I broke their armor first, And you know what happened? They had an MP5 and they jumped like 3 or 4 times like a rabbit, hip firing only with the box this big, and hit me with 5 headshots in a row. Pow! Deleted! Get good, Drifter. Go home. Don't even bother going to the gulag because you'll never make it out of that with the amount of times that you get the HDR. And every time I run into the dude, I've been getting actually no-scoped with the HDR in the gulag. Like, not quick scoped, not hard scoped, not running into their sights, but just people that like don't even know how to aim down sights, I guess, or gods, and they just hip fire me. I had a totally different fight. It was at the top of the hospital. There was one guy with the King contract and his buddy who just escaped the gulag, and they were just landing. So you had people that had basically no guns, and me and Proc went up the elevator because there's 2 of them in the hospital. So you can come out both elevators at the same time and crossfire. It's a much better strategy. We pop up there, we delete the guy with the King contract and get the money. And I'm like, yeah, we planned this right. You know, we did a countdown, 3, 2, 1, hit the wire, go. I'm going to sweep left. You're going to sweep right. We're going to do this. And we did it. And it was great. The dude's buddy turns the corner, looks at me, and I just pop out of existence. Do you know what he hit me with? Akimbo Magnums, 2 headshots. Proc is on the other side of the entire building. It's about 20 meters away in a doorway, just kind of peeks. 2 headshots with hipfire. Gone, deleted, nothing. And that has been driving me insane. That has been my story of Warzone for the last 2 weeks. Like, I put a trophy system on my car, I still get hit by C4, I get hit by RPGs, I get hit by grenades, and I actually do understand why. I do understand why on this one. There's a couple of things that can happen. Number 1 is that the trophy system has a certain amount of time before it pops the incoming projectile. So if you're point blank with somebody, they can just kind of reach out and stick it on your car, and I've had that happen a few times. And also, you have to put the trophy system on the top and not the hood. If you put it on the front hood, it won't have line of sight of the back of the vehicle. So if anybody is behind you, they can shoot rockets in your butt and the trophy system can't break them because it doesn't have line of sight. That's been some of my deaths. And that's not fun because the idea is that if you have a trophy system, it pops. I kind of liked it in Blackout where it didn't need line of sight. It was just the spherical thing around you that would protect you. But even sometimes when I do it right, I just get butchered or blown up by the stupid Rytech, which I don't even know why anybody would use because it can't one-shot kill people in Warzone. And it's just crazy. I feel like I am losing my mind. I don't feel that I am in Warzone. I can boot the game up, I can join my friends and I can play, but I'm not really there. I'm not even getting a participation ribbon. It's like a ghost. Like, I have a straight ticket to the gulag to spectate. I don't know if it's the skill matching. What I don't get about the skill matching is that I'm not a good player. I'm not going to BS with you guys here in this video and say that I'm a top tier athlete, esport athlete, that's the thing, not really particularly athletic, or that I'm a great streamer, I'm a pub stomper, I pride myself on my KD. I don't do that. I play the game for fun, I do little strategies, I can sweat when I need to, but I'm pretty average, maybe a little bit better than average, but not like tremendously so, right? Then why is everybody that I'm playing so incredibly good? Like, I'll be like mounted on a wall, aiming down sights with like a long range scope, and I'll see a guy and be like, okay, I'm gonna line up my shots real carefully, pow, 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 you know, and you miss a few. This dude will like hear the shot and he'll crack his head around faster than the speed of light. And he's like a Japanese ghost, okay? He's like the big spooky monster in the black hood you look kind of closely at in a scary movie, but then it like turns around super fast and snaps its head and locks onto you with laser eyes because it's actually a cyborg. And the dude in the field will do that and turn around and beam me with an MP5, all headshots off my head glitch, and I'm done. I'm out, straight to the gulag. Like, the amount of fights that I've had with people where I'm pretty much point blank on them and they melee me to death, or I'm point blank on them and I'm just shooting. I've had literally 5 times in the last week, found a guy not paying attention, screwing around with his loadout drop, picking up stuff on the ground, fiddling with claymores, and I line up my shot and I just beam them, just like as dead as they could possibly get, and their armor will crack, and then their eyes turn red, their head snaps, they spin around and blow me up with like 6 headshots, and my recoil goes to the ceiling and I can't hit anything. And that's every day. That's every single day I'm playing Warzone. In those situations, I feel like I'm the guest character in an anime that's just getting set up to be knocked down so that everybody else knows what's going on. Like, the guy's not paying attention, so I just start shooting him with the Bison to kill him, and he turns around, and when he does, my heart drops. I'm like, oh God, this guy's more jacked than Hulk Hogan. His veins are bigger than my actual arms. And you know, he looks at me and he's got like this crazy like old man beard, and he's like, ha ha ha, I'm a 5th generation bullet blocking master. I've trained for decades to get shot in the face as much as possible. Because I get shot in the face every day, my face is made of metal now or something. I take showers of bullets in the morning and they all just bounce off of me. You can't hurt me with that pathetic little bison. Let me show you what a real man does. And then he just slaps me and I'm done. That's how my gunfights feel. And that's not fun. It's not fun to play a game that you can't play. And it makes me wonder what happened. I don't think it's all hacking. I think it's some combination of hacking and skill-based matchmaking. I've seen people have like little weird hipfire box hacks, and I've seen people have like actual, you know, normal aim down sights hacks. I think there's a lot more wall hacking going on than you would suspect, because I'm a pretty stealthy player overall. I have a lot of dead silence. I always run stealth perks. I crouch a lot. I move very cautiously, but it seems like people always know where I'm at, and I can watch them track me through a wall until I turn a corner. And I've got like full stealth perks, ghost and everything, and they're just like dee 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 pow as soon as I turn the corner. And I don't know. I feel like this could be the Dunning-Kruger effect in. There's a real chance that I'm just bad, that this is just whining for no reason, that I'm just terrible, and that this is literally Dunning-Kruger effect, that I am so incompetent at Call of Duty that I cannot accurately judge my own skills or the skills of my opponents, so therefore I always lose. It's kind of like, if you have to look up the video on the Dunning-Kruger effect. Basically, the less skilled a person is a thing, the more likely they are to overestimate their own skill. It's pretty common, and typically the more skilled people are, the more likely they are to underestimate it because they're dealing with more skilled people. I mean, it's possible. I've gotten so bad and so washed in the last couple of weeks that I'm just terrible. I hit my mic. I'm a bottom tier player in this game, and I'm so bottom tier that I fundamentally misunderstand all the skills that are required to play Warzone. I don't know how to aim. I don't know how to position. I don't know how to move. I don't know how to work the audio. I almost said audio. Like this game has audio. Do you know how many times I've been holding a position and gotten meleeed in the back or shot in the back of the head, or I'll hear like a footstep and turn around and see a team on me, and then I watch the kill and I think like, wow, that guy is really sneaky. He must have like creeped around. He must have had like some idea that I was there and like creeped around the house and opened the door slow. And then I'll watch the kill cam and the dude just like running balls out with an LMG on the floor, stamp, 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 stamp. And I hear the super loud like feet slapping around in the kill cam. And I watch the dude just like look at me from a distance and run up to me for like a whole second, and I sit there like a blind duck that can't even see him and doesn't react until I'm being shot. And this guy's probably sitting there thinking like, wow, what an idiot. He can't even, he's not even playing the game. This guy's so bad, he should just retire. But the reality is I can't even hear the footsteps. They're not there. The audio isn't there. It's never there. Like 1,000 times I get killed by this game that has literally no footstep audio. I can turn my headsets up to where my ears pulsate, to where my whole head starts just like sweating and breaking out in hives because of the pain on my ears, and I still do not hear any footsteps. And it's driving me up a wall, and Warzone is pissing me off. And I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what the problem is. I really don't know if I have done something to get moved up to the actual tippy top of the skill bracket, because the games I'm playing now are harder than the games that when I was playing with actual like esports guys. The games that I'm playing now are harder than like pre-release battle royales where you look out there and it's like Ninja and Nick Mercs and Shroud and all these other badass people and you have to face off against them. It's harder than that. I've played that. My average matchmaking is harder than that. And I don't know if it's the skill. I don't know if everybody's like secretly a god, and I can't tell when everybody's hacking. I've noticed a trend of some people turning their hacks on and off, or using softer hacks, or hacking a little bit less, or like pretending they're not hacking because they won't track you through the wall with the wall hacks. I don't know. I literally don't know, and it's driving me crazy, but what's pissing me off is that it's making Warzone unplayable. I'm not playing in Warzone. I'm not getting a participation ribbon. I'm not really even there in the match for my teammates. Nothing I do has any impact. I don't exist. It's not fun. And I literally can't make content for this YouTube channel. My job, my full-time job that I use to pay my bills for, is to play Call of Duty and learn things and teach people. Right now, I can't learn how to survive more than 3 minutes in a row. My bullets don't work, my sound doesn't work, the stupid rocks are still unclimbable, everybody's a god, the hackers aren't getting banned. I'm at a loss. I'm at an actual loss and I'm super pissed off and I have no idea. I know what I'm going to have to do about it. What I'm going to have to do is just suck it up and get good and get better. And I'm going to have to sit there and get slapped around for 3 weeks until Infinity Ward tweaks something about the matching and makes it more reasonable. Because it's not reasonable right now. The game is, this is untenable. If you're a good player in this game, it is not tenable. Once you hit a certain bracket, and it's not even that high, it's all hackers and gods. And it's not fun. Oh, God. Okay. Deep breaths. It feels good to get that off my chest. Hopefully I'm not losing my mind. Hopefully at the end of this very angry rant, some of you have learned something. I don't know. Maybe anything. And maybe some of you are going through the same thing with this game. Maybe some of you are having these same feelings and same frustrations, and maybe this makes you feel less alone, and I hope that helps. And I'm going to try really hard to be positive in my next couple videos and try to have some fun and do some better things than just be angry. Because I don't like this. This really isn't me. This isn't the guy I am all the time. It's been rough. 2 weeks of losing every single game to impossible situations can do that to you. And I'm going to get some rest and rethink literally all of my strategies and my life before I get back on Warzone again. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.